Do you know there's that moment in the night where kind of the crack starts to happen, so to speak? It can sometimes be during the meal. It can sometimes be kind of afterwards. Do you know what I'm kind of talking about?
Yeah. It's usually, if it's during the meal, what ends up happening in most settings is at the end of the meal, everybody has to get up and move out so they can change the room around for the night festivities, clear the dance floor kind of thing. But everybody ends up in the front bar or someplace.
Yeah.
And that's where the damage, I think, starts to happen, especially in family weddings, is the pints start flowing.
Some fellas start to sing song, yeah.
And it's nearly a case of by the time they call you back down to go to the dance floor, you're kind of going, can I not just go to bed now?
Yeah. I do think getting the meal over at a reasonably early hour and getting the music is important. I've seen weddings recently where you're still eating at like 11 o'clock, and that to me is kind of a bad idea. Now, question for you. I like weddings, so I've had good crack, and I like going to weddings, generally speaking, right? But my favorite type of wedding invite to get was an invite to the afters of a wedding. Does everyone remember getting invited to the afters of the wedding, which is effectively when the dinner ended? As far as I'm aware, invites to afters are effectively gone. Doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
I can stand, and again, I've never had that kind of properly explained to me, because I thought that was a fantastic idea.
Mm. Yeah, it was fair common when we were like in the 90s and 2000s. Like, I remember getting invited to afters, and you go, your initial reactions are, thank fuck I don't have to sit through the ceremony. And and then you usually pal up with one or two other people who are only going to the afters, and then you have your meet up, have your pints, and then you waddle in. Like, that's good.
Band or DJ, or band and DJ?
Both.
Yeah, I'd have to go for band and DJ, yeah.
Both, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I do think a good band makes a big difference, though, just to kick things off.
Yeah.
First dances.
Yeah, no.
And the kind of choreographed first dance has kind of come in.
What do you mean now? Do you mean the bride and groom's first dance, or does everyone have to dance?
No, the bride and groom's first dance aren't. Yeah, not everyone's first dance.
Your first dance aren't at someone else's wedding. Yeah. That's what we're all waiting for.
Exactly, yeah.
No,
I think first dances are bullshit. I think just fucking everybody should go onto the floor at the same time.
Okay.
And just
and I'm a main culprit here, but what about the people that kind of let it all hang out, tie around the head, these types of people?
I never understood that. Can someone explain to me what's the origins of the tie around the head? That's usually AC/DC being played by the DJ at 1:30 in the morning.
Come from the mosh pit job.
Why around the head?
Because it's so, as someone who's often had their tie around their head, Shawnee, I can explain this to you in relatively big detail.
Fantastic.
Right? Where else? So you're on the dance floor, you have a tie on, you've loosened the tie at this stage, you have a shirt, you don't have a jacket, right? You decide to take the tie off because it's annoying you. Where else would you put the tie?
You just roll it up and put it in your pocket.
No, because then you'd have to start that would ruin the moment. Whereas if you put it around your head, it adds to the whole thing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'll try that next time. It's usually followed with AC/DC Thunderstruck or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely, yeah.
Residence bar. I'm sure this is where I've seen yourself and Aaron, Johnny, many the night come into your own. The residence bar.
That's the whole.
That's the whole point of the thing.
Yeah, it's the whole point of the wedding for me. It's the residence bar, and the only time I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Okay, and the sing song then kind of afterwards, or that tends to happen afterwards.
Yeah. If you have the staying power to make it to the residence bar, you're doing fairly good now. In fairness,
we had a brilliant one at your first Niall. That was a fantastic sing song at the Arla House. That was good.
Birds were singing we going to bed that night, weren't they?
I didn't know it was early because we were expecting.
Oh, okay. So a big thing nowadays, lads, day 2. What do we think of day 2?
It's kind of extra pressure for people, isn't it?
Oh, 100%.
It's hard going, like if you have a full wedding, but I have a wedding coming up in June, obviously I will go to day 2, but Yeah,
To get out of jail clause or just covering yourself. Yeah.
Shout out to my cousin Ellen and Sean getting married in June. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, it can be hard going, but I suppose just try and mind yourself on day one, says me.
Yeah, I think when you're younger and you don't have kids, it's fantastic. Again, money isn't a big thing, but I think when you're older and you've kids and all of that type of stuff, it's so I haven't, other than I think my own maybe day two, I haven't been able to go to a day two in the last 10 or 15 years because circumstances or kids just wouldn't allow. But certainly back in the day when I could do that, it was something I would have enjoyed. Yeah.
What is do people turn up for the day two? Everybody says that today they went, oh, can't, we'll have great crack now tomorrow night as well, we're going to such and such. But do people actually turn up to it? I mean, I know the bridal party maybe and some.
I would suspect it's close family and friends generally, Mike.
Yeah.
And as I say, anyone then who doesn't have maybe commitments or kids and can kind of, is available to be. But I would say it's a smaller group generally. It's something I enjoy if, as I say, circumstances kind of allow.
Can I just
the general gist of it.